Have you been overwhelmed by medical bills and lawsuits leading up to and during the pandemic? Many Texans have. Scan here to share your story, and you may be part of an upcoming special investigation. Medical debt threat, coming soon.
Texas lawmakers are getting new information about how inflation could affect the state budget. On Wednesday, the Senate Finance Committee received an update from the Comptroller's office on how much money the state could have to spend. The numbers will affect the cost of state services as well as employee salaries and retiree benefits. The good news, a double-digit increase in sales tax revenue, but inflation will eat up most of that extra money.
We're fortunate to be where we're at. $311 billion in revenue is significantly up, $46 billion from where we left last session. But I can safely say we're going to see $46 billion in increased cost in that.
The stress it's going to cause you in budget writing is escalating costs for things that state agencies are instructed by law or authorized in the Appropriations Act to be spending money on.
Texas lawmakers approve a 2-year budget plan in every legislative session. The next session begins in January. We have an update to a story now we brought you last week. The U.S. government is now taking a more aggressive approach to get basketball star Brittney Griner released from a Russian prison. The Texan was arrested in February on drug charges after a search of her luggage at an airport near Moscow. Now the State Department has officially classified Griner as being wrongfully detained.
Her case will now be handled and is now handled by Ambassador Roger Carstens, our special presidential envoy for hostage affairs. Those efforts to secure their release are ongoing, just as our efforts to secure the release of Americans who are detained around the world.
That's the same process that helped lead to the release of Texan Trevor Reed earlier this month.
An investigation into patient safety, why doctors who a state agency called a threat are still practicing in Texas.
We shouldn't be relying on our police and our prosecutors to finally stop these doctors from hurting people.
Governor Greg Abbott appointed top-dollar donors to the state's medical board. The investigation into why some say that's a problem coming up.